Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. So happy that you're here. Thank you for all of your lovely comments. I so much appreciate them. For those of you who are new, my name is Cheryl, and I'm so glad to meet you. A very warm welcome. Today's video, I am making some coin envelopes, but with a twist. But I'm going to show you how to make the coin envelopes in case you don't have a printer, okay? So far, this is my journal. I have covered it with a document and I have some, what do you call this? Vintage ticking. So I covered it with that. I did use my fabric tape, to tape it, my washi fabric tape to do that. I just put 3 strips on, and then I put oops, let me open this. So I put 3 strips on, I took off the first strip, I laid it here, of course it was folded over this way. I took off my second strip, and I put it down, took off my third strip, and put it down. No glue. Okay, so you don't have to worry about glue seepage and all of that. The only thing is I put it on before I tied in my signatures, which I didn't want to do. So I'll either do a hidden spine, or I'll let you see it, or I can always put another piece over it. It's not a big deal. It's very light. It's not real heavy or thick. So, and I have a doily. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one or not, but I do want to do like a pocket or something on the front. I told you it was going to be very neutral, so don't be surprised and shocked by the cover. And then, or I could put it on the back, or I could just, I don't know, put it on the spine, maybe, and use it part of the closure. I don't know. I have lots of doilies. I happened to see this one when I was pulling some things for my friend Peg, and I thought, oh, that would be nice. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So today's video, we are making some coin pockets with a twist, okay? But I also have an announcement. So I purchased blue, pink, and green copy paper, and because I print on everything. So this is the green, and this is the blue with nothing done to it. And this is a document that I printed on tracing paper, children's tracing paper, but I had already printed it, and I didn't want to print another one on just like white paper. So when you print on the green without tea dyeing it or anything, this is how it comes out. Isn't it pretty? It's all vintage for you. I haven't inked it. I haven't done anything to it. That's how it comes out. And then when you print on the blue, I already tore it because I was doing something, but this is how it comes out. So my announcement is I had, and I also tea stain it very lightly. Comes out really nice. This is the green, very light tea stain. And this is the blue, very light tea stain. You can also put this through the printer. Just make sure you iron your edges before you put it through your printer, or, take a thin slice off so it doesn't, get caught in your printer if you're going to print on your tea stain paper. Okay, so you can tea stain it as well. Very light tea stain, and it only takes like a minute to dry. So when I purchased my green paper the last time, I purchased 1 ream, very inexpensive on Amazon, or you can get it at Walmart. They sent me a case, not 1 ream, a case. I've had it in my pantry forever. My husband said the other day, what are you going to do with all this green paper? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. Because I have a ream in here, and I don't use it all the time. And you could use it definitely in your journal just as it is. It's beautiful. So is the blue, and so is the pink. The pink is very pale as well. I don't tea stain that. I just run it through my printer. It comes out really nice, but I don't have it right here. Anyway, I contacted Amazon, through my Amazon account, and I said, that I wanted to return it, wrong item delivered, wrong item sent or whatever. And I got a message back saying, keep it. So I messaged them back. I said, but you sent me a case. I ordered a ream. They said, keep it. So I checked my account. They only charged me for a ream. So I texted them back. I said, but you only charged me for a ream. They said, keep it. Anyway, I kept it, obviously. They only charged me for a ream. That was like months ago. 6 months ago. If you are interested in any of this green paper, I have a case. So I forget how many packages come in a case. A lot. And there's like, I think 300 sheets in a ream. I won't use it in my lifetime. Or anybody's lifetime. So if you're looking for some green pastel paper to use in your printer, or to use in your journals, or anything, if you pay for postage, I'll be happy to send it to you. Leave me a comment below. I'm going to keep mentioning on my YouTube channel and probably put it on Instagram or whatever, because I really need to get rid of this paper. Okay? I'll be keeping a ream of it, obviously, but you can have pages, you can have a ream, you can have whatever you want. I will let you know how much it costs for a ream. My husband can weigh it. And let you know how much the shipping would cost for a ream. It wouldn't be that much. Or if you want just sheets of it, it probably won't be anything hardly. I'll put it in 8.5, I'd put it in a regular mailing envelope and make sure that there was like possibly cardboard or something so it doesn't get wrinkled. Okay? Okay, let's get to the project. So, I was going to use these envelopes, but I thought I'd show you how to make a coin envelope rather than use these. These are by Raindrop Lila, and she currently has 50% off in her shop on all of her digitals. So if you're interested in any of Lydia's 180 digitals, please go to her shop and support her, obviously, and enjoy her sale. 50% is a lot. You get tons. All right, so let's make an envelope. So I'll just use, well, I already used the green paper for one. Let me use, because I do want to put one in the other one, in the other signature. So I'm just going to use this. And if you're using an 8x8 paper folded in half, this needs to be either, it has to be a square. So it has to be 6x6, 7x7. You could go 5x5. 8x8 is too big. It won't fit, okay, for what I'm doing with this particular one. So I'm going to do probably, I think I did 6x6. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do 7x7. Okay, so let me just get my cutter because it will be easier than tearing. So this is probably ruby and pearl. I'm trying to use up what I have printed. So I'm going to do 7x7. That will be big. That will be big enough. The 6x6 was a little small. So I'm going to do 7. As long as it's a square, it doesn't matter. By 7. Okay. So there we go. So now this is a coin envelope, but with a twist. So just try and stay till the end. So now what I'm going to do is, and you can do anything. You can use a printed piece of paper, you can use newspaper, you can use music paper, anything that bends. Okay, so then you want to flip it over and you want to come almost to like maybe a 1 inch. Okay, so just flip it over and come to about 1 inch. Well, this paper is a little bit heavy, so I'm going to use my bone folder so you can see the creases. This is the 28-pound copy paper. So I'm just going to go over like this. Is that straight? That's it. And then I'm going to, this is going to be my top. So I'm going to fold that down about 1.5 inches. Or maybe 1 inch. It's about 1 inch, I think. Yeah, it's 1 inch. So that's 1 inch. That's going to be my top. And then my bottom, I'm just going to fold up a tiny bit. You don't need that much. So just like 1/4 inch, maybe. You could fold it up more if you wanted to, but I don't need to. Okay, then you open it back up. That's all the, you know, you don't have to score it anymore. You don't even have to score it at all. I'm just scoring it so you can see my score lines. Okay, so now I want to take this off. So if you've never made a coin envelope, this is how you make them, and they're so simple. You probably made them, but... And here's another one. And then I'm going to take this and just take it and kind of do that to my edges. You know, my little edges down there. Just corner to, not even corner to corner, but just corner to a little snip off, okay? Now the top is different. You're gonna take it off, this off. And you're going to take this off. But I'm gonna save these longer pieces because they're good for my, you know, for whatever I do decide to use it for. I'll put them in my scrap bag for my collaging or whatever. Smaller pieces I'll just throw away. So there's that. So like a piece like that, that would be great for like anything. That wouldn't do anything. Okay, so there's your coin envelope. Oh, wait a minute. For the top, you want to start at the bottom here, and you want to round that top. Sort of like that. And then do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to go sort of like this. Okay? There's your coin envelope. But this one's going to be a little different. Well, we're using it for something different. So you'll need your ink to ink it up. I'll use my gathered twigs. And my wax paper. That's really inky. And you want to make sure that this side is inked really well for this project, okay? So you want to make sure that's inked really well because you're going to see it for what I'm doing. And then just ink up the rest. I always do this side because that's the side, you know, the white side. Okay, now just make sure all my ink's off my brush. And I'm just going to kind of do what I do. Which is just kind of aging it up a little bit. You don't have to do this. This is just me. And also, that takes too long. So much faster. There we go. Everything's inked. Now we will glue. So, what I'm going to do is make sure that's inked enough. Oh no, you want to ink down here a lot. Sorry. Just ink both sides and then you're safe. Okay. This and this. If you ink it all up, then you're safe for what we're doing. Because I never know. Okay. So now we're going to glue it up, but we're going to glue this flap down first. So I'm just going to take my my glue stick. And I'm going to glue that down. Then I'm going to notch this first because otherwise I can't get my notch in there. So I'm just going to use this one. You just want a small notch. You don't need a big one. Okay, now I am going to glue it up. Because if you try to get your thing in there after you glue it up, then you can't get it in there. It's harder. So go ahead and notch that. Then you can glue it up. I did come over. Oh no, it goes this way. I was like, oh, I came over quite a bit. So here, 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 and fold it over. Oh no, it's up there. And then we're going to take our bottom, which can be, longer, but for purposes of what I'm using it for, I didn't want it to be too long or too short. I think this will work for what I'm using it for. So now, this is what you have. If you just have plain paper, you can decorate it, you can leave it by itself, you can do whatever you want. I am going to just really quick grab one of my fussy cuts here. I've been fussy cutting today. Let me see which image I want to put on there. These are not from Little Papery, they're from Lady Papery. And I think I will put those two women. These come in her winter kit. And they are mini, my new addiction. They are mini cabinet cards. Oh my goodness. Now I know she still has this kit, and I know it was on sale. I don't know if it still is. But I had called it Little Papery, and I couldn't figure out what I said wrong. Somebody had asked. And so I went to her, I'm just doing this lightly because that's what I do. Make sure I don't have too much ink on that. So I went to her Etsy shop, and it was Lady Papery. And you know, I typed in Lady Papery right away, and I'm like, what is wrong? Why isn't it? And then I went back to my YouTube studio, and I was like, I said little, it's lady. Okay, so let me just ink up these edges, because they're a little bit white. Make sure there's not too much ink. Ink down here a little bit. Ink the muffs a little bit. And bring out that background. There we go. So cute. This is the image I'm using. So adorable. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to put them right here. Kind of in the middle. Do I want a word on? No, I don't want any words because it's already got a lot of words on it. So take this out and just, you can do this with a glue stick too. I just don't like wasting a lot of glue stick. So I just do the edges. And then I'll put this right here. That's sort of in the middle. Doesn't really matter. It looks cute. Now I'm going to get a page in my journal to put it on and show you what my plan is for it. I don't have anything on that page. Hold on, it's upside down. Oh dear. I think I'll put it on some music paper. So let me just get this out of my journal. That's why I don't tie in my signatures, because that way I can work on the signature without, oh good, it fits. I wonder if I should wait till I tie in the signature. No, it fits. It fits. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to glue this side, and then you want to glue this side. And what happens is now we have a belly band on our page. I just don't want to come too close to there, because I can always trim this up a little bit. I just want to be able to tie it in. So I'm going to push it this way a little bit. If it was already tied in, it would be fine. You know, I could go right up against, but it's not already tied in. So I can always trim this just a little bit if I have to. It doesn't look like I have to. So now what you have is, excuse me. Now what you have is, let me get some, you have a place to put a tag this way. I'm just using these as an example because they're handy. They're right here, and I don't have tags made. You could put a big tag here. You could put several little tags here. You could put a journaling card in there. Do whatever you want. But now that's on your page. You flip it. Oh, that went way down. That's a small tag. But anyway, you get the point. So yeah, that's it. That's my video for today. Let me put that back in and show you what it looks like. So yeah, I'm not going to push that. Well, it doesn't matter. It will come out. So now what you have is your tag can go in here, right? So you have a tag that comes out this way, and you can put a little ribbon on it so it sticks out a little bit. Now that always looks cute, right? Always looks cute coming out the side of your journal. And you can put a big tag in here or smaller tags or whatever you so choose. And that's it for today's video. That's, you know, one that you make. You can also do one that is ready-made and do the same thing, you know. But I didn't want to do that because you might not have one that's ready-made. All right, this one fits perfectly. I don't even know what size it is. I should have measured it. But anyway, I made... No, I don't think I'm going to trim that. I think it's going to be fine. Isn't that cute? Oh, so cute. Jeeker. That's her idea. A long time ago. But I have it in my book. Oh, book. I want to show you my book I got. Please, if you stay just for 1 second, look at this book. Tattletales of Cupid. My friend Pam from Pam's Glam Junk Journals. I'll leave her link in the description box below. She is doing a ring-bound journal using this book. She's also using the Margaret kit, which is beautiful because I have it all printed. I just never did anything with it yet because I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I made this like when I got the kit, and it's just 5 folders and a big book, and it's the whole kit. And back here, and the reason why I made it so big is so I could fit all my 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper in there. This isn't part of the kit. This is just something else. But I can still put even more pages in. And then in between here, I left room for like envelopes and other things. Like, see, all my envelopes are in here. And she's using this kit and I think another one. I don't remember. And this is Raindrop Lilac as well. And it looks really nice on your bookshelf. And it's just a big book, big enough for your 8.5 by 11. And it's a full file folder. So simple to make. And I just, when I took the spine out, when I took the book block out, I just put some linen in there before I sewed in all of these. And I just sewed in one, and then another, and then another. And I just used different pockets. Like this is one of my, I think this is a CD envelope. And then these are my stick-on pockets that I get from Amazon. You know, they just stick on. I've gone in here and taken some ephemera out for other things. Okay, so this is an idea too for you if you ever want to make one. I did it on video, I think. Those are kind of getting wrinkled. They need to go up there further. There we go. And I just covered it with, you know, the book ends I just covered with packing paper. But everything's in there all together. All I have to do is pull it out and make something. But Pam's doing it, and I asked her if I could get the book if I found one, and she said yes, and I found one on Thrift Books for $5. And it was written in 1803, copyright date, and wait till I show you some of the images. Absolutely gorgeous. So it's 1803 copyright date. I'm sorry. 1898. I'm sorry, 1898. But I'm going to read it first because it's a great read. I've already read the first chapter. It's fun. It's really sweet. Let me find one. Look at the images are gorgeous. So if you want to make a book covered, you know, using an old book for a ring-bound journal, I highly suggest you visit her channel. Even if you don't use this book, you can use any book. Where are some of the other images? Oh, look it. There's another one. And it's on beautiful paper. So I'm really excited about that. Just type in Google Tattletales of Cupid if you're looking for it by Paul Leister Ford, and it will come up. There's dozens. They have them on eBay. They have them everywhere. And this is in good shape. So I'm really happy about that. So anyway, I'll leave that link below. If you're looking for some green paper, let me know in the description box below. We'll get in touch somehow. And yeah, have a great day. And enjoy making what we made today, which was our belly band coin envelope pocket. Okay? The tag's in there somewhere. I'll make a bigger tag so that, like, you know, whatever's on it will stick out. Okay? All right, everybody. Until next time, be well, be safe, be kind, pray for California, and God bless. Love y'all. Bye-bye.